Okay, Danielle. Hi. All right. So I've got your work up. I was just reading through your writing. This is excellent. It looks like you've learned a lot out of the video from the videos. That's fantastic. So, in combination with what you're picking up in the textbook, as well as the other learning resources in the LMS, I think it's fantastic. I think you're doing really doing a good job here. I think this is an excellent start. So let's go ahead and take a look. I've got this up in a window that will where we'll be able to get a closer look at it. So let's go ahead and, all right. I think it's really a good start. Fantastic. Good page mechanics, good hierarchy, placement, everything's working great. Nice masking on that, good image adjustments. Everything is pointing in the right direction. My only recommendation is just got a couple of recommendations for the general mechanics of the page itself. So, um, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So I think right now, I think the main thing is the distribution of balance. Right now, it's a little ambiguous because right now you've got right alignment here, then you got center alignment here, left alignment here, and center alignment here. If you jump over to the course announcements, I'd like you to take a look at this announcement way up here. There's a couple of them, two of them. One is why you should not center align your text, and the other one is should I stroke my type or outline my type? Take a look at both of those. Now you haven't stroked your type, but you have center alignment going on here. So most designers agree that center alignment does nothing to engage the negative space associated with typography. And the reason is because it creates this kind of symmetry. And that's not typically the most engaging thing. So I would recommend left alignment. Matter of fact, I would recommend left aligning the subhead and headline as well. So if you go back into that announcements area and take a look at the examples, we can see a couple of different examples of placing the contact information right there across the top. And I want you to keep that in mind because I've got a couple of suggestions I think are really going to make this image, this ad much more structurally sound. So follow me on this if you will. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this contact information and span it across the top of right there, across the top of the ad, like you see in some of these examples over in the announcements. At that point, what we'll do is we'll take this logo and bring it right down and place it right here. Okay, and that's going to do a couple of things. Number one, it's going to anchor the logo. It's going to create a really super interesting, playful reaction or a relationship between the logo and the girl. As if we place the logo there, down here, it's going to appear like she's looking at the logo, and that's going to be very engaging. It's going to reinforce branding as well. So I think that's going to be a very effective technique. This right here, so we have logo here, the girl's looking at the logo, and over here, this is a little cumbersome right here. What I would recommend is just reconfiguring that type, making the type a little bit smaller, placing it right there. Okay. At that point, what we're going to do is we're going to take the headline and the subhead, left align it, move it up, watch my cursor, place it right about there. Left align, remember? You can decrease the space between the headline and the subhead just a couple of pixels or so. Left align right there. Then take this body copy and group it with this body copy. Right now, it's really ambiguous because you've got a big space between your body copy. Since these are seemingly related, they should be closer in proximity. So what I would do is I would use this this open space right here to place the type. So I would combine these, left align them, and place them somewhere right there, or even something like that. You can try white type, that might help, or I don't think the purple type is going to work, but since we're moving this up the headline and subhead, it's going to give you a chance to maybe use that area right there. Okay, so again, in summary, we got contact information across the top. We got logo lower left. We've reduced the size of the kids stay free, place it right up here. Then we take the body copy, we bring it over here, left align it, place it right there. Okay, that is really going to pull this together. I think you're really going to notice a big difference. And again, in summary, go ahead and take a look at those course announcements regarding center alignment and stroking typefaces. It's a nice little learning experience. So something that you can take with you to your other classes as well. Okay, so as I said, this is really a fantastic start, Danielle. I'm really pleased with where we're at, specifically your the way you're handling your images, masking, etc. That's really fantastic right there, the little water droplets. That's really playful. I love it. Okay, questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to make any necessary clarifications. But go ahead and address those changes. You can go ahead and repost right here, but I would like to see the ad in its complete state. So go ahead and make those changes, because that way we can just make sure we're headed in the right direction, because we need to make sure that the ad is squared away before we finish. I'm sorry, before we begin the banner ad, because the ad will be used as a basic structural springboard for the banner ad itself. Okay, so all right, and the most important thing at this point is just let me know if you have any questions at all. All right, thanks, Danielle.